What's up, people? I wanted to talk about this traditional husband and traditional wife that I keep hearing everybody talk about, especially I hear Afro Americans speaking on. I have to ask, like, what era are we going with? Like, what whose tradition is it? Because what I'm noticing, like, everybody seems like to pick 1950s or 1960s and that somewhere in that time period because it ain't eras change. People don't. It's not traditions have not always been the same throughout history, and then it's different civilizations have different history too. Just different. You go to different countries now, and it's different than ours. If you go somewhere like in Africa, the women are the ones with the stores on the side of the road selling stuff. I'm not sure exactly how all of that works, but that's what I've seen just looking at videos over there a lot of times. So I don't know whose tradition we following. I, Indians in the past, they didn't do the same thing. American Indians, they didn't have like the husband went to work and the wife kept the house clean. It was group economics. It was a whole group, a tribe of people, and they all worked in harmony and all work together towards feeding everybody and providing everybody with everything they needed. It was not like a single household doing these things. So that's tradition to me. If you really want to talk about it, like I don't believe in just starting in the middle, like 1950, 1960. That was just a few decades ago. So we just gonna grab something out of recent history and call that tradition, but it's not the root. It's not what's ancient. It's just recent, and that's like what we consider the standard. It's like we picked what most people consider the golden age, and like since that's the best, let's run with that. But we gonna ignore the all the stuff that was previous to that. So I don't see how we picking and choosing how we just do that. Then you got a question. So in 1850, let's say, what was the traditions then for our people? We know what was going on in 1850s, right? So think about that. What was going on in 1850s? What was our traditions? Why don't we go back to those eras? Why are we just picking these ones? Now you see, like, let's what was the traditions in the 1850s for us? And then you see, like, what I mean. Like, it's just weird how we are the ones that's heavily on this talking about this traditional stuff, and it's not even our traditions we talking about. And then most of the women that want traditional men aren't traditional themselves, and the men that want traditional women aren't traditional. So what we really talking about here? That's all.